just about in front of Hewick, who's coming back again on the far side. It's Hewick, the far side, and Vorlin back on the near side. Little between them. Great finish to the Ladbroke champion chase. And Vorlin with the battling Hewick on the far side. And Vorlin is back in the down Royal winners enclosure. Hewick was brave, but finished second. Sherry Colomb for 3.
Tends to jump in the Charlie Hall. It's been a fine round of jumping from the Real Whacker. A velvety round of jumping. Another sound leap at the last. He leads by 4 over Brave Man's Game and Sam Brown. And driven out towards the line, the Real Whacker. The prize is going to stay in Yorkshire. As for Patrick Neville and Brian Hughes, the Real Whacker wins the Charlie Hall. Brave Man's Game is second. Sam Brown was third.
Second is faster slow than Factifile and Spillans Tar. Big jump by Galopin des Champs. In between the final two fences, Galopin des Champs from faster slow. Factifile runs on in between them. On the outside is Spillans Tar. Coming to the final fence, Galopin des Champs challenged by stable companion Factifile. On the outside is Spillans Tar. Up towards the finish, it's Factifile and Spillans Tar getting the better of the established. Factifile has won the John Durkin.
There's one to jump in the Betfair Choice chase, and it's Grey Dawning from Royal Pagaille. Grey Dawning going on. Here's the last. In close, Bunny hops it. He lands 2 lengths clear. Royal Pagaille is rallying bravely under pressure. 150 yards to go, and Royal Pagaille is back in front. Grey Dawning having another crack at him, but it's Royal Pagaille coming home the stronger. 12 months on in the Betfair Chase. The result is the same. Royal Pagaille, supreme and gutsy, beats Grey Dawning. Brave Man's Game back in third. Gold Tweets in fourth.
Nearest to us, General on Chef. In the centre, the grey is Can Do Kid. The beige jacket is Broadway Boy. These three have got the Coral Gold Cup between them. Last fence, Can Do Kid just in front in the blue jacket. Nearest to us, General on Chef. Broadway Boy trying to rally back into it. Can Do Kid and Harry Cobden have the lead. 100 yards to go. Broadway Boy in second. Sam Tristan Davis is chasing him hard as they race up towards the line. But it's Can Do Kid who won the Coral Gold Cup. Broadway Boy in second. Victorino really got going late to finish third.
Destiny, but they can't get near Jello, who's still hard on the steel. At the last, it's Jello, steadied up and over, and is still 8 clear. Ginny's Destiny and Protectorat are fighting second and third, but Jello is cruising clear. Deutsch Motionless is going to be a most impressive winner of the Trusted Trader Peterborough Chase. Jello absolutely bolted up. Never pressured up the home straight. Super impressive.
But it's Galopin des Champs pressurising them from the front. From Factifile as they approach the final fence in a Willie Mullins showdown. It is Galopin des Champs from Factifile who's trying to deliver a run over on the far side. These two up the run in. It is Galopin des Champs holding off Factifile. He's unbeatable over fences here at Leopardstown. Repeats of his chases for Paul Tarnan, who's over the moon.
Ladbrokes King George, Il Francais has got the lead. Il Francais, Banbridge out jumps him towards the outside, and it's Banbridge and Paul Townend who now swoop and take the lead, and it will be Banbridge in the King George. Banbridge wins the Ladbrokes King George. Il Francais in second, Le Presse in third, and a close call for fourth between Spillans Tower and the Real Whacker.
9 of Richard Egan, but it's Search for Glory and Perry Pass takes over the last, lands in front with a good jump from Search for Glory in second. Jones running on in third, but it's Perry Pass who's streaking clear and going on by some 3 to 4 lengths, and Willie Mullins going to break his grade 1 duck for the week as Perry Pass and Darrow Jacob win the Faugheen. Jordan's kept on to be second, Search for Glory in third, clear.
2 fences, Embassy Gardens for Monty Star, they're cleared of Classic Getaway to the final fence. Embassy Gardens over, about 3 in front of Monty Star, and on the run in, Embassy Gardens and Michael O'Sullivan have made virtually all, will win the O'Driscoll's Irish Whiskey New Year's Chase for Willie Mullins. Monty Star second, followed home by Classic Getaway.
Fence coming up. It's Allegory Devassi and Paul Tarnan safely over, have made every single yard of the running. Underperformed on return Allegory Devassi, but this is much more like it as she bounces back to form in the John and Chish Fowler Memorial. It is Allegory Devassi winning by a big margin, continuing a superstar to 25 for Willie Mullins. Paul Townend was here, and down at Tramore. Limerick Lace second, Melina Girl in third. Coming towards the final fence, the Horse and Jockey Hotel Grade 2 Chase, and it is appreciated on the stand side, who's taken both Blood Destiny and Classic Getaway. They're away from in fourth place is Phil Dorr, and driven out by Sean O'Geefe. It is appreciated, reviving his career in the Horse and Jockey Hotel Chase, pulled away for an emphatic success from Classic Getaway. Third was Blood Destiny.
And one fence remaining, and as they come towards the last, Stage Star and Long Press, oh, still there together. Up the hill they come then. Green and white jacket, Long Press, nearest the grandstand. Mauve and black of Stage Star. Very little between them now. They've still only got 50 yards or so to go. Long Press from Stage Star. Very close between them. They come to the line. Long Press has won. To Stage Star. Behind those in third position, Gentleman's Game, and Delta Work is home in fourth.
Punchestown pass for more. Embassy Gardens on the right. Factor File in the centre. Grange Clear West. They're coming to the final fence, the Irish Gold Cup. And it's Punchestown over in front, but only just a Factor File. Over on the far side is Grange Clear West, who's followed by Embassy Gardens. But it is Punchestown containing them. It's the stuff of legends here at Punchestown. As Punchestown completes a hopping of victories in the Irish Gold Cup. Grange Clear West Factor File. It's Willie Mullen sweeps them all.
Now 3-length lead to Hitman in second position. Jello at the last, got a bit close but landed safely. Hitman in second, Brave Man's Game is in third place. Sam Brown behind those, and inside of the winning line now. Charlie George on Jello in front, safely cleared by 3 or 4 lengths. And as they come to the line, it is Jello who wins it. Hitman second for the third year in a row in the race. Brave Man's Game is next.
Towards the final fence, and it's Classic Getaway and Danny Mullins who shift on from St. Sam, and over the last goes Classic Getaway with the race won now from St. Sam, who's making little impression. They've dropped Journey with Me, and it is Classic Getaway who's restoring winning ways in the Red Mills Chase. Third of the afternoon for Willie Mullins. St. Sam leads home at Close Sutton 1-2. Journey with Me third.
Cobden for Paul Nichols and Mrs. Johnny Delahaye. It's Pitt Dory once again, and he's foot perfect at the last. Once again, the Betfair Ascot Chase is going to go to Pitt Dory, and he's taken them apart here. A superb front-running display, precision jumping. Pitt Dory wins again in the Betfair Ascot Chase. And by a clear margin, second home, Corbett's Cross, Blue Lord in third.
Their way to the final fence, and the Toad Bobby Joe Grade 3 Chase, Nick Rocket, and on the far side Intense Raffles. They've had a great ding-dong from the outset. Nothing between them coming to the last. Nick Rocket over from on the far side Intense Raffles, who's very determined. Nick Rocket all out from Intense Raffles as they run up towards the finish. It's Nick Rocket who's holding off Intense Raffles in a great finish to the Bobby Joe. Nick Rocket adds it to the Thyestes. Third win to Capodanno, and then Manila Cocoon and French Dynamite. Clonmel Fence, and it's Senicia from El Fabiolo trying hard the far side. Senicia from El Fabiolo as they climb the hill. Then Phil Dorr and Gentleman de May. Senicia from El Fabiolo on the inside, who's running out of road. Senicia for a major shock in the Boyd Sports Webster Cup. El Fabiolo is gunned down, and then Phil Dorr, Gentleman de May next.
Limerick Lace well beaten. Here's 2 out. Dino Blue jumps into a narrow lead from Allegory to Vassy. Bride's Hill has got work to do. Dino Blue shaken up by Mark Walsh, asked to extend. Here's the last. Dino Blue over it. Allegory to Vassy is down, a tumbling fall. Bride's Hill is left a remote second. She could be anything back in third. Dino Blue powering on up the Cheltenham Hill. Second in the race 12 months ago. Her fourth festival. She's in the winner's enclosure. Willie Mullins, Mark Walsh, JP McManus, Dino Blue. Bride's Hill in second. She could be anything third. Mayhem.
Alan is trying to stay on there. Master Chewy and Protectorat, but he's surely just got to jump the last. Factor File, he's over safely. Factor File 8 lengths in front. Hardwood chasing in second. Then Envoy Alain back in third, but he's laughing at them here. It's Factor File, a class act in the Ryanair Chase. He's away by 10 lengths near the line, and Factor File has won the Ryanair. Factor File easily. Hardwood in second, Envoy Alain in third. Protectorat at fourth, then Master Chewy, Il Est Francais weakened, and then came Jello. I know the way you you thinking? Who is going to be a danger to the outside? The second last, Galopin is shown by only half a length. Down is Corbett's Cross, down now towards the 22nd and final fence. I know the way you're thinking. Noses into the lead. I know the way you're thinking. Jumps into the lead over Galopin des Champs in second. These two have pulled clear of the rest as they race up towards the line. I know the way you're thinking. It's driven clear by Mark Walsh, and the Boodles Cheltenham Gold Cup goes to I know the way you're thinking. Galopin des Champs was second. In third came Gentleman's Game, and in fourth was Monty Star.
The final two, Gaelic Warrior coming into it now under Patrick Mullins. Stage Star trying to cling on and trying to fend off Grey Dawning, but can't manage it. Grey Dawning goes on. Gaelic Warrior, the big threat on the outside as they come to the 19th fence. Grey Dawning, Gaelic Warrior, a huge threat at the outside. Grey Dawning not fluent, and Gaelic Warrior has taken up the running under Patrick Mullins. An ice cool ride. Gaelic Warrior back up to 3 miles, and look at the result. Gaelic Warrior lifts the bowl, a third on the day for Willie Mullins. Patrick Mullins salutes the crowd. Second, Grey Dawning. In third, Stage Star, a bold bid. Then the real whacker, Ahoy Senor and Jello.
Rat, who's trying to come back at him at the final fence now. Here's John Bon, and he's over in front. A good 4 or 5 lengths clear from Protectorat. Matata still coming to the last, but it's John Bon who's clear by 4 lengths. He's tying up a bit. Protectorat getting closer, but it's going to be 10 grade ones for John Bon. He wins at the meaty again, and back-to-back wins in the Melling Chase. John Bon beats Protectorat and Matata. Lengths away, Manila Kakuna. Meaty of the Waters now staying on to grab third. Behind those Grange Clare Western Iroko. They're on the way towards the elbow. I Am Maximus and Nick Rocket. Nothing in between them. Meaty of the Waters there staying on back in third. Then Grange Clare West. They're up the running now. Nick Rocket to the far side. Last year's winner, I Am Maximus to the near side. Nick Rocket just in front. I Am Maximus trying hard. Grange Clare West staying on. But it's Nick Rocket under Patrick Mullins. He'll win the Grand National. Nick Rocket has beaten I Am Maximus. Grange Clare West in third. Iroko's fourth. Meaty of the Waters next. Then Senior Chief, Manila Kakuna. Then Hewitt, Manila Indo. Well clear from Twig. Then 3 Carl Bragg.
Staying on ahead of Blood Destiny, and then Journey With Me coming to the final fence, and Founder 50 is back in the lead. Founder 50 over the last from St. Sam, who's tried to renew its effort. Blood Destiny is in third, and then comes Rebel Gold, but driven out by Sam Ewing. It's Founder 50 to complete a rapid-fire grade 2 double for Gordon Elliott. Founder 50 is back in the winners' enclosure. St. Sam is second, and Blood Destiny in third. 5 legs. They're coming to the final fence. It's Haiti Galore from Quai de Bourbon, who's staying on the final fence in the National. Haiti Galore from Annie second now. Quai de Bourbon and Dunboyne is less than 150 yards to go. It is Haiti Galore. As seasons go, they don't get any better than this one for Sean Bone. As Haiti Galore wins the National 4.
Getaway in the style of a really class act. Gaelic Warrior at the last. Oh, he was long. He paddles slightly. He's 5 lengths clear. Appreciate it running on down the outside of Garlaw. But Gaelic Warrior, a fine winner at the Grand National meeting, will follow up in the jumps finale day at Sandown in grand style. Tight for second, Appreciate It, and Garlaw, who kept going well from Gen.
The final fence, and over safely is Dino Blue. Allegory de Vassy is just coming over. A remote second, and up to the finish it is Dino Blue, going through the second half of the season unbeaten as she strolls to success in the Glencadig Lady Francis Flood Mares. Allegory de Vassy is second, best of both for Willie Mullins with the first 2. Bride's Hill is the last one to complete. Left to jump in the Ladbrokes Punchestown Gold Cup, and in splendid isolation is Galopin des Champs over the last at a stretch. It is the great Galopin des Champs going to make it third time lucky in the Ladbrokes Punchestown Gold Cup as he lifts the roof here at Punchestown. Second is Spillans Town, Monty Star in third. Banbridge is the last one in 4th place.
MGM Holden Gold Cup. JPR1 picked up 2, 3 lengths ahead. Jello is giving chase. Sombrewy has nothing more to offer. JPR1 is staying on stoutly, defying top weight to lift the BetMGM Holden Gold Cup for John Romans, the Tizzards and Brendan Powell. Jello went down fighting. Sombrewy in third, then Scott
May and found a 50 lead, lengthens his stride in between the final two fences, and it's found a 50 and Jack Kennedy. Over the final fence from Solness, who's tried to renew its effort, and then Senesia up inside the final 100 yards, found a 50, he's all out from Solness, found a 50, well, lost it out in the four-treer from Solness and Senesia.
Shake it up. Edwardstone tries to get to him. Boot Hill over in third. It's John Bonny's all out on the landing side. Edwardstone and Boot Hill are trying very hard in behind. John Bonn by a length or so. Boot Hill and Edwardstone are snapping away. It's John Bonn though. It's John Bonn Chase. He's won it again. John Bonn from Boot Hill. Edwardstone in third.
4 lengths to Quilixios in second place. Here's the last for John Bonn. He jumps it well. Quilixios in second. JPR1 back in third. It's John Bonn. He's got his favourite hill to climb. He's out in front by 5 lengths to Quilixios, and John Bonn is going to win this race again. A 4th success of the race for Nicky Henderson and a 3rd for Nico de Boinville. John Bonn wins the Betfair Teagle Creek in great style.
Gone away from in third place, Dino Blue, and then Appreciated. An argument hasn't put it to bed yet on the far side. Banbridge, an argument over the last. Banbridge has lost Richie Dig and simplifying the task for Jewel Winner and Argument, who's making up for lost time as he wins his 3rd Hilly for Paul Town, and then William Allen's Dino Blue 2nd, Appreciated 3rd from Dino Blue, Marine National and Gaelic Warrior. Final fence coming up, and it's Solness and JJ Slevin up and over from Dino Blue, Marine National, Gaelic Warrior, all bedding down inside the final 200 yards, and it is Solness still maintaining a useful looking advantage from Gaelic Warrior and Marine National. Joseph O'Brien again in the big time as Solness and JJ Slevin make all in the Grade 1 Pennies Rewards Club chase.
Down towards the final fence. It's John Bonny's pull clear now by 5 lengths. Here's the final obstacle now. John Bonn, a mighty jump there. He landed running 5 in front from Energumen. Edwardstone in third, and on the run towards the line, it's John Bonn. He's too good for Energumen, and John Bonn's going to win his 9th Grade 1 race. He wins the BetMGM Clarence House Chase. John Bonn the winner. Energumen home in second. Edwardstone back in third.
Filled in by Barry Connell's Marine National. Coming to the final fence, it's Solness for Marine National. 2 lengths between them. Now the run in. 200 yards to go. On the stand side, it is Solness with a never say die attitude. Is holding off Marine National. And it is Solness again staying at the top level over 2 miles for Marine National. Solness, another big success here at Leopardstown in the Ladbrokes Dublin Chase. Solness and Danny Mullins beat Marine National. Gaelic Warrior took 3rd. Final fence, and it is Allegory de Vesey on the stand side from Dino Blue. Now they have a hill to climb, 200 yards to go. The BBA, Opera Hat and Allegory de Vesey underneath the stands rail. Dino Blue on the far side. It's still hard to decipher who's just edging it. Dino Blue and Allegory de Vesey on the stand side. Dino Blue on the far side of Allegory de Vesey. Good finish between Willie Mullins' pair.
One of them at the last in the green, Matata. Got over the last safely. His stablemate though, Master Chewy in the maroon is coming to challenge. Liberty Hunter in the royal blue is staying on. 100 yards to go. Matata very narrowly to Liberty Hunter, nearest to us. Between them is Master Chewy. Master Chewy getting up here. Master Chewy and Sam Tristan Davis, the longest price runner, has won. From Liberty Hunter and Matata, 2nd and 3rd. And
Quilixios, the red, white and blue. And then John Bonn circling the field. Asked up there, but he put down on it, hit it hard, and he almost pitched Nico de Boinville out the saddle. A jolting blunder from John Bonn. It's knocked him back into last place there. They turn to face the second last. Inseparable. Marine National jumping into a narrow lead. Quilixios is fighting on under pressure. They're clear of Captain Guinness, who's moved into 3rd. The final fence. Marine National and Quilixios has tumbled out. Marine National is left clear. Captain Guinness is back in 3rd. John Bonn is plugging on, but it's Marine National with a commanding advantage, running on powerfully. This could have been written in the heavens. Marine National for an emotional win in the Queen Mother Champion Chase. John Bond ran on to be second, Captain Guinness in third and Solness in fourth.
John Bon, chased by the two Willie Mullins trained raiders on the far side in Ergumen. Ilete Tom now challenging John Bon. Oh, Ilete Tom is cruising and he canters past John Bon. Going to the final fence. Ilete Tom off the course for a year and a brilliant leap at the last. Ilete Tom pulling clear of John Bon, racing up the hill. Ilete Tom and Danny Mullins back from a year off. A great piece of training by Willie Mullins. A very good horse and he wins the celebration. John Bond second, in third Energumen, and Edwardstone in fourth.
Marine National, who coasts to the front, nearing the final fence. It's Marine National over. From Captain Guinness in second, Solness can't give any more, and on the run in, it's a champion chase on a champion chase for Marine National. Benny Connell and Sean Flanagan, they have put up another monstrous performance. Second, Captain Guinness, Solness in third. One more home, fact to file.